Now, after its election last month, the Free State Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC will hold its first Lekgotla this weekend. Moloko Moloto is already in Bloemfontein talking to members of the PEC about what we can expect from their first Lekgotla. Good afternoon, Moloko. Welcome to today and thank you for your time. So, what could be on this agenda of the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC in the Free State?
Good afternoon, Braden Moyane. Well, this is the first formal PEC meeting of the African National Congress since they were elected last month here in the Free State. And we were told that today, being a Friday, they are going to be inducting the new members of the PEC just so that they can have an idea of how the internal meetings are conducted and all that. And we obviously are told as well that they are going to be discussing or assessing the performance of the provincial government. You would recall that the current Premier, Sissi Ntombela, contested for the position of provincial chairperson. She lost to the MEC for Kokta, that is Mxolisi Dukwana. Sissi Ntombela lost by just over 40 votes for that position. Interestingly, when she stood for a position in the Provincial Executive Committee, the Premier, that is, she only received 18 votes. Needless to say, she did not make it onto the PEC. She's not alone, though, Braden. Of the 10 MECs that are serving under Sissi Ntombela, none of them except Mxolisi Dukwana made it onto the PEC. So all the 9 MECs are not a part of the people who are meeting in the building behind me. So that already tells you that they are not structured. And we know that oftentimes the ANC tends to deploy into certain strategic positions people who are belonging to certain structures within the party. And Mxolisi Dukwana, obviously, we were given an opportunity to be part of his opening remarks, and he was talking to the members of the ANC to say, some of you, you're looking to have the blue lights, meaning that you are likely to be deployed into certain positions. Don't be arrogant. Don't think that the laws that are out there are meant for other people and not meant for you. In reference specifically to the VIP vehicles that tend to transport these important people, Braden, we know they tend to speed. So Mxolisi Dukwana was saying to them, the problem with that is that when a traffic officer stops you because you are speeding, you will now be arrogant and say, do you know who I am? And saying that even with the people that you will be working with, don't be arrogant and suddenly think that you know it all. Maybe let's listen to Mxolisi Dukwana as he was talking to the new members of the PEC there.
We must be leaders who are able, patient, prepared to hear, listen, engage our people. We must not be arrogant, comrades. We must not be arrogant. I've seen many of our leaders becoming arrogant. I've seen many of our leaders doing things that, these things, they are small things, comrade, small things that say a lot about us. You know, we are accused, for instance, kunalento abantu bathi bafuna ama-blue light. We are accused all the time. People take oath. You take oath, an oath of office and everything. We will respect all the laws, blah, 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 every time.